When converting your setup on your ute from this to something like this, it can cost a lot of money. So, in today's video, I'm going to be telling you how much it costs for a tray and canopy setup on your ute. Let's jump into it. Whoa. Before we jump into this video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. So starting off with the tray, I bought the tray for $1,400. That came with the mud guards and the side toolboxes. That's mainly why I bought it, because it was a pretty cheap deal. It's all made out of steel. And then the back section was, well, the tray was originally 1,800 millimeters long, and I cut it down to 1,650, I think it is. And then I bought this back section, which is just 50 by 50 metal, and steel, sorry. And I bought that and welded that on to the back section, and that cost me about $100. So it was $1,500 total for the tray. The lights I got for free because Dad had them lying around, so that was pretty good. And yeah, that's about it for the tray. Recently, you would have seen I installed the spare tire holder. If you haven't seen that, go check out that video. But this is just a bit of threaded rod that I made up with a plate that I had lying around and made up a little wing nut. This cost me about $30, honestly, and it has worked a treat even on all the trips we've done. So moving on to the canopy now. So this is a Bothwell 4x4 canopy. I got it for $2,000 off Marketplace, which I thought was pretty good. It's a bit of a cheaper canopy. As you can see, it's already kind of faded around there. And the one thing I don't like about it is the top up here. So as you can see, it opens at the top there. And some of the canopies actually don't do that, which is good for when you have a rooftop tent. So what they do is they open about here, and it makes it easier to mount the rooftop tent. And as you can see, I've had to lift mine to allow for the door to open. And on the other ones, like the TC boxes, you don't have to do that, which is good. Moving on to the inside of the canopy, we start out, as you can see, with the King's upright 85-litre fridge. If you guys want to see more on that fridge, go check out my recent video. I go through in depth on how good this fridge really is. But anyways, that cost me $500 for that fridge, which takes a total to $4,030. Then we've got the XTM slide-out kitchen, and that cost me $500 as well. And then we got the XTM drawer mounted on top of that, and that cost me $350. Also, on the inside, we have this little DIY pantry I made up. This cost me altogether, I'd say, around $50, so that was pretty cheap. So then, coming in on the headboard, we have an accessory socket. Now, these are about $15, I think. They're pretty cheap. It's just one of those Nava sort of ones that you pull out, and you can just put the socket cover back on. Then we also have the DriveTech switch panel, which powers on my accessory socket, my lights, and my water pump. And that was about $115, I think. And it comes with the management system, like computer sort of thing for it. And then we have the Victron battery monitoring system. And this one came in at $255, but we had one laying around, so I got it for free. Now moving on to one of the side toolboxes on the passenger side, we have some garden hose, which is just a length that I cut off Dad's garden hose, so don't tell anyone because I stole it off him. And then we have a pump that's in here that I got from BCF, which cost me $70, and it's just a little 12-volt pump that is used for boats and all that sort of stuff. So now we have the King's lithium battery. It is a 120 amp lithium battery. If you guys want to see how good they are too, make sure you go check out the video I posted on my channel. Then we also have a Red Arc 25 amp BCDC charger. The lithium battery I got for about, I think at the time, it's hard to remember because I always have those specials on, but I think I got it for $400. And the Red Arc BCDC charger I got for free because there was one laying around, but that usually costs around $200 depending on what sort of one you get. This is the waterproof one. I know you can get the cheaper ones and all that sort of stuff. Then I've just got two MIDI fuses, which is used for the BCDC charger. Not quite sure on the price of them, but they're cheap, and you usually have them if you're working with 12-volt sort of stuff. And then you have the shunt for the Victron, which didn't cost anything because it comes in the kit. Lastly, moving on to the water tank. I got this water tank off eBay, and it was made to fit the tray area that I made up. So that water tank is a 67-litre water tank, and I think it cost me $250, and it's only a plastic one. So yeah. Okay guys, so the rooftop tent, you might not have this on your setup and it might not include in the cost, but if you guys wanted to know, I bought that for $2,500 off Marketplace off a guy. They retail for about $4,000, so I thought it was a bargain and I had to get one. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this gives you a bit of a price estimate if you're looking at getting one yourself or something like that. But yeah, they're a very beneficial thing and it will change your camping setup forever. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.